Welcome back to the 46th night stay at the Motel. We've just finished actually filming episode 45 because we had to get a few done over the...
this week.
Yes, because Ethan is heading away.
LeBron's already... Hold on. We're still watching the same Lakers game from last week, but
Yes.
LeBron just walked out and the game's still got time on the clock.
God, is he a bit like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, so we just finished up.
He's my daddy, though.
He is. Go back and watch the last week's episode. We just finished. Literally, just then is the end of the Memphis versus Lakers game. So LA is moving on to. They just bet them by 40 points, bro.
D'Lo had a good game
in Game 6.
Yeah.
Of the first round of the finals. Playoffs.
D'Lo had 31. LeBron had 22.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, just a solid round team game, you know?
It really was.
Big 40-point win.
So,
you're still yawning.
I really am. Mate, I didn't get any sleep last night or something. I don't know.
So we did a quick T-shirt change.
Yes, that's right. I just wanted to get a little bit something different for you guys.
Change the hat.
Okay, Les.
I changed the hat.
Good stuff. There's a new White Man Can't Jump movie coming out very soon this year.
First one, good movie.
Yeah.
Like, real
absolute
good.
Classic
Banger.
of the basketball movies.
Yeah.
White Man Can't Jump.
Good.
Now, I think this
Great
one is
movie.
called White Men Can't Jump. I think there was I'm pretty sure there was a one-letter difference.
A and E.
Yeah. So, this is going to be starring our man, close mates, Jack Harlow.
Yeah. Very good mates.
Yeah.
We actually communicate
On the regular.
Yeah.
Yeah. We won't leak the DMs.
Many friends actually say I remind them.
Especially when you used to have that perm. Bro, it's on the IG.
If you go back to the I archived them.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Fuck it, I'll say it. So during COVID, you know, I was in year 12 and I had a lot of time on my hands. I was scrolling through TikTok. I was making TikToks because
one of them TikTok boys.
No, I wasn't a TikTok. I wasn't a TikTok boy. I was making basketball clips. I'm going all right, you know.
Yeah, you know what it
and
is.
I got a perm. My hair grew out, and I got a perm.
Yeah,
I got a perm because you know what they say: curls get the girls. But I think that normally refers to the biceps.
Yeah.
But it can also talk about your hair.
It must.
And yeah, they say I was a young Jack Harlow, and I've also got the similar voice to him. You know,
we won't put it on.
What's poppin'?
Brand new whip just tucked in.
I can pass that bit of stuff. Ooh.
Yeah. So I think it'll be interesting.
I can put a ball in and I'll put a bad bitch in the friend. Ooh.
So the first time I was watching the trailer, I didn't really think too much of it.
You didn't mess with it?
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that good. But then I watched a second trailer, and I actually thought,
goes all right.
This might seem okay.
Yeah.
So I'm keen to see it. I think
what is it
Disney?
releasing on Disney?
Was it Disney or Paramount? I think it was one of those. I can't remember. But anyway. If you know, you know. Oh, shit.
Bit of spillage.
Pepsi Max.
I'm going to have to change the shirt again, mate. Still waiting for the Pepsi Max.
God, that is good drink. That is shit. What?
God, that's a good drink.
That is a good drink.
Oh, guess what?
What?
Do you know why we're filming this in advance?
Yes, because your man...
I'm actually currently in Vietnam.
In Vietnam.
Like, currently. Now.
Currently, right now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
But I'm also here on the Motel couch.
Yes.
So how am I doing that?
Well,
because I can teleport.
He's got a twin. Man's got a twin.
No. I actually have the ability to teleport in an instant.
Just like that. So you're going back and forth, just like that. What?
And I'm back.
And you're back.
I went from Vietnam back here onto the couch. And yeah. Yeah.
I tell you what, man, moving into this new house that I got has been a journey, to say the least. Because when I was actually, it goes all the way back to buying the house.
Mate, it goes back to trying to find a
The
house.
goes back to trying. It's been
There's
a
a fucking hole in the roof.
yeah, that's right.
you know,
And
you know.
If you go back and
What episode
watch
is that?
that
20?
episode, it's unreal episode.
I have to
buying
find
a
it
house
out.
with a hole in the roof,
No, because if
Oh.
the people are listening to now this
And you
episode and you
haven't-
haven't,
and
let
you
me-
haven't heard the.
that's one of our
episode.
greatest episodes.
I still go back. I still think of it as maybe one of the funniest episodes because
Episode 20.
episode 20,
Yeah.
absolute banger. It's one of them episodes where if you ever have had like your best mate or whatever, and you're in one of those laughing
Situations.
points where you are crying,
Yeah, and you just
Like,
can't stop
and
laughing.
you can't stop. You know. It was one of those
Yeah,
episodes.
one of those moments.
So anyway, moved into the house, and so I go in there, and they've got in the living room wall. So how it's got it set up, you know, obviously, there's a living room wall.
There is a wall.
There is a wall. They got these cabinet things on the bottom.
Yep.
There's 5 of them that have drawers that lift up, and there was on each side of the wall. There's 3 shelves, so in total,
Yeah.
6 shelves.
Some like floating shelves.
Yeah. And then they had a 65-inch TV.
They did?
Yep, they did on the wall on a wall bracket. And then for some reason, they had a recessed PowerPoint box underneath the TV, not behind, so it was hidden, but below, so it was
Showing.
completely showing, exposed eyesore. So
It hurt your eye?
it hurt my eye.
Like
Actually,
how sore? Are we talking like hay fever? Are we talking Are we talking sun in the eye? Are we talking
we're talking
Lemon?
sunscreen in the eye.
sunscreen?
Sunscreen
so
in
it was
the
pretty
eye.
bad.
It was bad, and I
Nothing
actually
worse than sunscreen in the eye.
it is shocking. And so actually on the final inspection, so this was like a week before I was moving in. I went to check on the home, and while I was there, the people that actually owned the home were there. And so I was able to see who they were and have a little chat with them. And I even asked one of the owners, I was like, hey, what's behind this plaster board? Because on previous photos, you could see that it was exposed brick. So they've put up plasterboard, and I wanted to know, did they just put the plasterboard straight over the brick, or did they put some wood in front of it, then the plasterboard? She tries to tell me that there's wood behind there.
Yeah.
That's what she told me. So I was expecting that. So I went to take out the old recessed box because I was going to relocate it up a bit to go behind the TV.
So you
take
can see
it, take it out, and I'm like, well, that's not wood. So they stuck the plasterboard right onto the brick, and so I'm not completely upset with it, but it was just annoying because that's what they told me, something completely different. And so this one job that I now had of moving the box up a bit has turned into a massive job.
Yeah.
Like fairly massive. For me, it sort of is. It took me.
Because you're not no tradie, are you?
I'm not a tradie. I'm a nurse.
Mans is a sister.
But yes, if you're a nurse, you know we're called sisters.
If you're a nurse, you're a nurse, he said.
If you're a nurse, you're a nurse. You know. If
So
you're in the health setting.
So we're not even two brothers on a podcast. We're a brother and a sister.
No, you're not classified as a sister. And I'm only
I'm
when
saying
I'm at work.
I'm the brother,
No,
you're the sister.
It's only when I'm at work. That's when I'm called one.
Fine.
Yeah, when I put on the uniform.
Yeah, right.
But what I was going to say is this job of just moving one PowerPoint has moved to a massive job where I've actually decided, while we're doing this, let me add a couple more PowerPoints on the side of the wall.
Yeah.
So this has involved me having to drill through brick, chisel brick, use a what do you call that saw thing? I
For
forgot.
what?
When I was cutting through the brick,
I don't know.
not a
I never
hole
saw it.
it's a not a circular saw, a angle grinder. I used an angle grinder to cut through some of the brick and drilled out. It was just going through brick is so hard. It was so shit.
It's a hard compound.
and now there was some stainage on top of the wood, like a watermark. So now I've taken literally all the cabinets off. I've taken the shelving off, and had to replaster some up the wall.
And one.
And now it's going to be getting painted, hopefully within this coming week. So basically, from moving from one PowerPoint to another place has now turned into a redoing the whole wall.
Because were you ever originally going to repaint it?
No. Well, it would have just been touching up the white part, probably.
But now you've planned to do a feature wall, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to slightly... It's called White Duck by Dulux.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. It's
called
name?
White Duck.
What colour would you call it?
It's sort of a whitey, greyish, creamish, beigeish
When
colour.
I think of a duck,
it's not like that.
I don't think of white, creamy, beigeish, grey.
Yeah.
I think of either a brown,
well, it's
green.
It's not that. So
A yellow?
The Lakers
yellow
just sweeped him by 40 points.
Yeah. We're just watching the highlights currently.
Oh, Austin Reeves. Yeah.
Mate, if you haven't yet listened to last week's episode 45, and if you want, just after the ad break, LeBron did this crazy reverse dunk and we absolutely fucking yelled out loud.
Yeah, and D'Angelo Russell, he was on a
big threes.
On a tear.
Here he is.
How many threes? Was it like 6 or something? No, probably not that many, but
No, it would have been.
It was a fair few.
How many, you reckon?
Oh, at least 4. I'm saying at least 4.
5 out of 9.
Yeah. But I tell you what's hard as well is trying to feed cable through a wall. Well, we've tried.
I can imagine.
Doing it multiple times now, and it was just. It's like so today. Nev came out early in the morning.
Big Nev.
Yep, and we set up. Got this new satellite for my Wi-Fi. It's
Really?
called
A satellite dish.
A satellite dish by Starlink, which is by an Elon Musk company.
Righto. Shout out Elon. Come on the
come
show.
on the podcast.
Yeah, there it is. LeBron Daddy.
It's sort of with SpaceX.
What's it called? Starlight X?
It's called Starlink.
Starlink.
Yeah. So it's a satellite dish that you put on top of your roof and it connects straight through to your Wi-Fi modem.
Yeah. Is it supposed to give you good Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
And does it?
Well, I'm going to try it out tonight. I haven't connected it into the modem yet, but we ran the cable this morning.
Yeah.
So we fixed it to a part of on the roof area, but I'm not sure yet if that's where it's going to live exactly.
What colour is it? White?
White and grey.
Does it look shit?
No, it looks pretty cool.
Send me a photo when you get there.
Yeah. All right. Well, you need to come out and see it. Oh, you got to play basketball nice and play?
Oh, suiting up, yeah. We'll see if we get on.
Yeah, so I got that up there. Sort of, I don't know if it's temporary or I'll leave it there for now. We'll see.
What, the
where I've put it.
Where have you put it? Like front left?
No, it's at the back of the house.
Oh, yeah. So you can't see it from the front.
Yeah.
That's good.
But we'll see.
You want to get good connection.
That's right. That's all what it's about. And then we ran the cable through the top of the house.
How'd you do that? Did you have to get up in there?
Dad got on the roof.
Through the manhole?
Yeah, but first we came on the outside, took a couple tires off to put it through, and then Dad went through the manhole and ran it across the house, and then down to where the other cable, where the previous internet is, and ran down the same place.
Does it need to be renamed to person hole?
Person hole. Yeah.
Or human hole?
Or human hole. That sounds like it's like...
Yeah, bad. Like an arsehole.
Arsehole.
Bubble.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Probably...
Household.
Or a individual hole or...
Individual.
Yeah.
Get into the roof hole.
Yes, that's right. So yeah, there's a lot to do. We still need to set up the podcast room.
You'd say there's more work that's needing to be done than you thought would have to be done?
Well, when you consider the house is move-in ready, and
you didn't move in there for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, that was half because I was on work, but there is still a fair bit to do. But
you're living there now.
Oh, I am living there. We've lived there. Me and Liv have been living there for about a week now.
Yeah.
Just over a week, I think.
How's the food situation going? Like, you working all that out, or?
Yeah, it's okay so far. We've cooked a couple times each, like together, and then she's cooked a couple times, and just making like leftovers and stuff so I can bring to to
work and stuff. Yeah. What are you
Either
doing
past or
for brekkie? Just toast or?
just toast we've been doing.
Yeah, because you're a big toast guy.
I'm a big toast guy, and I'm on I got that Breville smart toaster, and fuck, that's a good toaster.
You don't mind your gadgets, do you? You're a big gadget guy.
I fell in love with that toaster when I worked at the Ballarat Base Hospital.
Yeah.
In ED.
Yeah.
Because fucking hell, man, we used to have it made the best toast, and it had the Tatura buttermilks.
Yeah.
And
If you know.
hell, those gold butters, man. Bro,
Does it? What plays a bigger role on making good toast? Is it the toaster or is it the bread?
It's a combination.
Yeah.
Of
what plays a bigger role though?
Well, the thing is, it's probably the butter.
No.
I think it's also the bread, because I'm now a toast. Like when you buy bread,
yeah, I know you're that
guy. The toast
from the bakery section.
No, just off the shelf in
yeah,
Woolies.
yeah, but you get that different stuff.
No, you can either get sandwich bread or toast bread.
Yeah, but it's from Woolies though, right?
Yeah, from Woolies.
Yeah, but the bread's baked at Woolies.
Is it? No.
What brand do you get?
No, I don't get that. It's just it's in that bag. It's a pink bag or a blue bag or something.
Oh yeah, so you're not. Oh, so who's been getting that?
That's Mum or something. I don't know. No, I don't get that. I don't get that.
Yeah,
I just get your basic bread in a bag or whatever.
Why does bread come in a bag?
Why does bread come in well, what else is it going to come in?
A box.
Waste of money.
Paper bag.
Waste of money, but it probably will turn to that at some
because it's better for the
environment. It's probably because
why is it a plastic bag?
It's probably
the
cheapest.
Probably cheapest, but it's not good for the environment.
Well, no.
Your soft plastics can't be recycled, you know.
That's right, and it's probably non-degradable. Fuck no.
No, it's fucking plastic.
Yeah. It's hurting my head, but it's all right.
Yeah, you're looking pretty cool with that backwards hat.
Swaggy. So the Formula One's on tonight, and I'm going to be watching that. I'm going to have to I'm going to probably have to take the TV out somewhere because Luke's probably going to be like, no, Zach, because it's so late.
This is a bit because this episode's coming out a week later, but going back to Anzac Day, Sports Power.
What? Sports Power.
They had a sale.
They certainly did have a sale, and
50% off sale.
Good sale at that.
Yeah.
The right number. In saying that, we had a good sale on Vintage Zip.
Yeah, we did.
Bro, if you know, get on that.
The sale's done now.
Sorry guys, sale's done now, but if you just want to be cheeky, maybe send us a little DM and we'll give you a little code if you want.
We can do that.
So if
you're listening currently right now, send us what should we
send a DM
saying
to our Vintage Zip Instagram.
Follow Vintage Zip. And then DM us saying the Motel
is the greatest podcast of all time.
Yeah.
And we will give
No.
Or just send us a saying
just follow Vintage Zip and then send us a message
saying
we'll work it.
We'll hook you up with a code. But we just ran a 40% off sale.
Yeah, we did.
At the Vintage Zip, and people got a steal.
Yeah, they did.
They got an absolute steal.
Yeah.
Someone was getting like 4 pieces of clothes for like $100.
Some person ordered 6.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying there was a person that had got like 4 pieces of clothing for like 100. Yeah. For nearly around $100.
110 was it?
Something like that. Around 100.
As well.
Shipped. It was like around $100 for like 4 pieces of vintage clothing.
It's ridiculous.
And our stuff's like
good.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest vintage there in the world, I reckon.
It literally have to. It probably is. Yeah. Like our good stuff that is as well.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous.
Because every vintage place is going to have stuff that you like and that people like. People like stuff and some people don't like stuff. And
it's all not one of one, but like.
Yeah, we only have one of the pieces.
First thing,
Yeah, so like especially like our super good stuff, like no one's selling it cheaper than what we are.
No.
People would be selling it triple. Like if you're going to like a vintage site that's like known.
Yeah, like your big vintage resellers.
Yeah, or people on Insta that have
at least triple the price.
At least triple. We have pieces that they would sell for $150 and we're selling them for like
60 or something.
$40 to $60. Like, it's insane.
So yeah,
Like,
DMs,
I would buy it, but we're the sellers, so
yeah. Like we've taken some stuff
we've taken a couple.
because they're sick, but this shirt.
Yeah, that's right. That was literally
Yeah. So follow
yeah,
Vintage Zip and then send us a DM.
But Sports Power
Sports Power, yeah.
had a 50% off, and you went there in the morning.
Oh no, because they didn't open up to 12 p.m.
Oh, you went there,
But we
at the
got there
start.
around 1:32,
right?
and fuck me, it was the busiest I've ever seen Sports
Yeah,
Power.
because no offense, when I've been to Sports Power, it's sometimes quiet, but at the same time,
here's
it's
the-
a big shop.
That's the thing. It's got a big floor. Is it floor print?
Floor space, I don't know,
It's got a big.
meter
Floor.
squared. Yeah, it's got a big floor.
It's got a big floor and a big roof.
Yeah.
Like big.
Yeah,
it's a big shop for.
how much?
I think we've said it before. Like Rebel Sports, they
Yeah.
probably have similar amount of stuff, but because it's in a smaller shop,
Yeah,
it looks like they have so much more.
that's right.
And especially, say if there's the same amount of customers in each, it
it'll-
looks like there's more in Rebel
That's
because
right.
it's smaller.
That's right.
Anyway, Sportswear, 50% off. This place was packed.
It really was.
The line.
Even when I was there, and I got there at 4:30 in the afternoon, 30 minutes before closing time.
Yeah, mate, the line when I rocked up, there was a snake of people throughout the whole store. And like, I knew some of the people in the line, and they said
How long were they waiting for?
up to 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Because it doesn't surprise me, because I think I would have waited like 20 minutes.
That's a bit of difference.
Yeah, I know.
20 minutes, 2 hours.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, because if it was like the snake around the place, because I was lined up, so where it starts, but back to basically the start of the strengthening
Mate.
place.
When I was there, it went, so where it starts, to the gym,
To the gym.
through the cricket,
Yep.
past the netball, past the trampoline,
To
past the
basketball.
men's clothes, and then wrapping past the footwear. Like, it was through the whole shop.
Really?
It was ridiculous.
Who decided where the line
I'm guessing
went?
it's the back-
Self-generated?
self-generated, unregulatory,
Yeah.
unregulated.
No one was manning the line.
No one was enforcing
The line direction.
the shape of the snake.
Yeah. The shape of the snake.
The snake was naturally formed
Yeah.
by the
Um,
customers,
Yep.
and
Did you get anything?
I didn't get anything in the end. I actually did try on some.
I was nearly
singlet.
I was nearly about to not get anything because I was like, this line,
It's big.
and mine was only probably a quarter,
Yeah, like mate,
maybe less.
I should have took a video. It was insane. But yeah, I wanted the gym stuff. They had some gym systems kind of thing. Is
They
that
were
what you
all
call
sold.
them? They're all sold out though. Yeah,
Even by that time.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah. They had like one left and it sold. So, but didn't you get something? You got something?
I did get some. So when I first walked in, I walked straight past some AFL stuff, and I was like, I picked up a Richmond mug and a Richmond stubby holder, and I'm like, oh yeah, put these in. And then I was walking around, I'm like, and then I was looking in the strength. I'm calling it like strength and conditioning, but it's like
Yeah,
the weights.
Weights. Yeah.
So I was looking around there, and I was like, there wasn't too much. There was, and then I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind this bench.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, nah, I kept walking past.
But you,
And
you kept looking back at it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's sort of one of those
Caught your
times
eye.
where you look back and you're like, it'd be good to get.
Yeah. 50% off.
I know, and then 50% off, and the bloke even was like, yeah, well, tomorrow it's not going to be 50% off, could be down to
Did he
30.
say that to you?
Yeah, he said it could be 30% off, and I'm like, you're right.
He is right.
yeah. But then I walked through, because I saw that they had a fair few of the benches still left.
Did they?
They probably had like 6 boxes.
Yeah,
or
right.
something. So, and I was walking past, and then I walked down, and I wanted to get one of the footies.
Yeah.
Because
50% off.
50% off, and they're like $180 footy.
Yeah. That means it's 90.
Yeah, and I was like, this is a good price for a real good footy.
Yeah.
But then I was like, don't really need one.
No.
Because I saw that we already got a few
Yeah, and you don't play.
anymore, but
Yeah.
it's still good to have a footy.
Yeah, you still need a pigskin,
Yeah.
little pill.
Yeah, the pill. And then anyway, I went to the shoes, and surprisingly, like sort of the first one I looked at, I was like, "Oh, do you have that in my size?" And then he brought it out,
Yeah.
and it was, and I'm like, "Oh,
Fit the foot well.
yeah."
Do you still do the thumb length?
I don't know if I did. I think
Because your foot probably ain't growing anymore.
did I try it on? I think so. Yeah, I think I did. I
Wait,
did.
I'm gonna expose someone.
What? Who?
You can finish your story. I'm sorry.
LeBron.
No, so there's a player on my basketball team.
Yeah.
I won't even say his name, but if there's people from my basketball team listening, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He wears a size 16 or 17 shoe.
Shit, that's big.
And someone said, "Damn, your foot big as hell." And then we go up and see how much room there is.
And what, you got...
Mate, it's back to fucking like here.
Really?
Mate, he's like 4 sizes too big, yeah.
Why? Why
I
would
don't
you do that?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to just grow into him.
Growing your...
Yeah, that's enough. I don't want to expose you too much, you know.
That's silly as. You'd trip on your own feet.
Yeah, well, that's
When you
what I think.
Yeah, when you got too long of shoes on, you trip. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got some shoes, and then I actually got a beanie.
Why?
I bought a pink champion beanie.
Why?
Or pinkish purple.
Why? Because you already have the pink.
Yeah, no, it's different
It's
colours.
pink.
I didn't.
The
It's
pink
not,
is big beanie you've
No,
never worn.
Nah, this one I bought for Liv, but I'm also like I sort of like it, and I might wear it for a potty. It wasn't for. I bought it for Liv, but I might wear it.
For the potty.
Yeah, because it's pretty cool. So then I went back. We'll be right back. We're just gonna jump in a quick ad break. Hey guys, just wanted to give a quick shout out to our two brands, RKLS and Vintage Zip. You can find both of those on Instagram at rkls.clothing and at Vintage Zip. We also have a website which is rklsclothing.com.
You can shop all our latest release of RKLS and all our vintage items that we source straight from the United States of America. We've also got an RKLS community newsletter that you can sign up to get behind the scenes, sneak peeks, and exclusive discount codes.
So let's get straight back into the video. Long story short,
Yeah.
I went back and I got the bench.
Yeah, he did. He got the bench.
I got the bench.
Because you're planning to, get big, aren't you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
What are you planning to hit in the chest?
I want to put it under that Smith machine.
Oh,
Yeah. So set up that Smith machine with a bench that can come in and out, whereas the bench press, because that's a fixed bench on the bench press. So get those two set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
That should be all right, I reckon.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
What?
because then you don't need to really buy a barbell. You could just use dumbbells, and then you can use the barbell that's on the Smith machine.
Yeah, it's all gonna be it'll be good. I'll
Good
get those
setup.
mats and we'll get
You
that
get
all
the mats?
set up.
You haven't sorted that out since last week, last episode,
Since last
2 hours ago.
Yeah,
Well, not even 1 hour.
Not even. Yeah, nah. All good.
Try and message a dude now.
For what?
The mats.
No. I won't do it right now. I tell you what is a deadly shop.
What?
Bunnings Warehouse.
Deadly.
Yeah, since
I'll tell you what a deadly shop
when
is.
someone becomes a
Oh,
homeowner, Bunnings
I thought you
then
were gonna say
becomes
something else.
Bunnings then becomes a deadly shop
Why?
because it is so easy to spend a lot of money.
Yeah. It's that DIY.
DIY.
Yeah, DIY.
Yeah, because like you just go in there and you want one thing, you come out with 5. Each thing costs like at least $20, if not more. And then you realize like one thing just keeps turning into another, and then you got to keep going back.
Yeah,
And
it
like
does.
when I was moving into the house, I was going to Bunnings like every second day, and it's full money. Anyway, what
do
are you
you
going to
thought-
say? Deadly shop.
I don't know.
No,
A vape store.
What were you
I
gonna
don't vape. Do you vape?
have.
You
I
have.
I don't vape though. I did it. I've done it before,
Yo.
but I don't vape.
Zach vapes. Title.
No, it's not.
Nah.
No. I've done it before, but I don't vape.
Yeah. So you tell yourself. No, I'm joking. If you
Vaping like a few times a day ain't vaping. No, I'm kidding. No.
Not if you just blow out straight away.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, you don't inhale.
Um,
Don't exhale.
Bunnings Mitre 10 guy.
Bunnings or Mitre 10.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear.
I feel like Mitre 10's kind of like the Coles to your Woolworths.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then your Aldi is sort of your
Home team hardware.
right in the middle.
What?
Aldi is like your Aldi to your Coles to your Woolies, and Aldi's also
What?
your Aldi's to your Mitre 10 to your Bunnings. You can get everything at Aldi.
Mate, how good is Aldi? Aldi.
Middle aisle.
that middle aisle.
If
if you want to sponsor us,
that's right.
reach
That's
out.
right. Yeah. So I'm usually going to Bunnings.
Yeah.
However, Mitre 10, you never know. You might just need that one thing.
That one thing.
Yeah.
You know, bonsais.
Yes.
You need to take your bonsais from this home to your new home
Yes.
because they're dying out there, young fella.
Yeah.
You're just gonna let them go like that?
No, I've gave him some water the other day.
You don't care about them?
No, I do. But it's because
You'll have left them to die.
The soil's not.
Change them then.
Yeah, I know. I do need to. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I can't remember now.
Oh,
You
or was
fucking
that
cut
it?
Me off.
Oh, I cut you off.
Yeah, you cut me off.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
How
How bad's burning your tongue?
Yeah, it's not good. No, it's actually probably the worst thing because then, like, first of all, it's sore.
Yeah, I burnt it on the meat pies before,
Yeah.
so I can still feel it.
You brought up White Men Can't Jump. You know the movie Dodgeball?
Yes, I think they're going to be doing a.
Yes,
Another
Dodgeball
one.
2 is. They're saying it's coming out.
Oh, that's good. The other
If
night,
you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Good movie.
duck, dive, dip, dog, and duck or duck.
Dick. Oh, fuck.
Dick.
Duck, deep, dodge.
Dive and duck. I don't know.
He said dodge twice,
He
though.
says one of them twice. I was gonna say I was watching this the other night. A movie called The Zoolander.
Yeah, with what's his name?
The dude who's also on Night of the Museum.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
And he's also on Dodgeball. He's the purple guy, the main purple guy.
Yeah, he is.
The one that pumps up his crutch.
He doesn't. Yeah.
He pumps up his crutch.
Oh,
His Willy.
Yeah. What's he? I can't remember his name.
His wiener.
But yeah, I was watching that, and it was out. It was released in 2001.
What was?
The Zoolander.
Yeah.
And let's just say, you couldn't film that movie.
What, nowadays?
Nowadays.
You can't?
No. There was so many jokes in there.
Like, what type of jokes are we talking?
Like just offensive.
Yeah,
to-
but to what communities?
Well,
Or
the
racial?
the indigenous community
Yep.
was one of them.
So that's not good.
Yeah. And then I think there was another one. Oh yeah. Then they did blackface twice, multiple times.
That's not good.
Probably just also rude against probably the homosexuals.
Yeah, that's not
Um
can't be doing that.
no, but yeah, so yeah. Just couldn't be filmed in
These days.
In these
Yeah,
days.
no. Can't be doing that. Because then you'll get cancelled.
That's right. Do you think, what's your thoughts? I don't know if we should talk about this or not.
Oh, here we go. What? Fuck, what?
No.
We just said not get cancelled.
Yeah, not get cancelled.
Oh, what?
Exactly.
Whisper it to me. Whisper it to me.
No, I don't need to whisper it. Let's just get cancelled.
No,
I'm
fuck off.
kidding. I'm kidding. But so movies that were made, say, 20 years ago, literally 20 years ago, I know it's not okay that they're got offensive jokes that are not okay to say
Now.
these days, but is it, do you think that movie needs to get completely, taken away? And maybe we shouldn't even say. I don't know. It's because
I don't know the answer. Because
obviously you
it's not
can't
good
just
to still have it around.
yeah, but it's
then you can't take away all the millions it probably earned.
yeah, but then at the same time, 20 years ago, it wasn't it was seen different.
But that doesn't mean that it
It's
wasn't
ro-
wrong.
That's right. That's correct. So that's why I'm like, but it's like, but out of a whole, like, say, an hour and a half movie, if there's like 3 or 2 minutes of the film that's
bad,
like not
correct.
socially appropriate these days,
Should the whole movie
be
then?
Yeah,
It's a tough one. I don't know.
It's hard to say.
I'm not big on that politics thing.
No, and we might just stop it there so we don't get cancelled.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to Vietnam.
That was a good go. You're going to Vietnam?
I'm going to Vietnam. Do you know the name of its currency?
Well, it's not Vietnamese because that's
who they are.
Yeah.
And what they speak.
Yeah. No, I can't think.
If you had to guess, what do you reckon it is?
It's not baht.
No.
And it's not rupees.
Nope.
It's not
not
Oz dollars.
It's not the dollar.
It's not the dollar.
It does start with the same letter, though.
Not
There's a
pound.
hint.
It starts with D.
Yeah.
No, Don. No, I don't,
Close?
Close to Don.
Yeah. Add another letter on the end.
Dons?
No.
Don't?
No.
Is it Don or is it Don like
It's like the sound that a doorbell makes.
ding?
Other one.
Dong.
Yeah. The Vietnamese dong.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was very close then.
Yeah, you were. That's why I said add a letter.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, do you know the exchange? What do you reckon the exchange rate is?
I think is it like if it was like 1 to 1, like theirs is theirs thousands, like
yeah. So yeah. What our $1 equals their how many?
Was it like 5,000 dong?
More.
8,000 dong.
More.
15,000 dong.
Close. Very close.
Up or down? Higher, lower?
Higher.
15,500 dong.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So like that's a bit of difference. I'm gonna have to be able to do some calculations in my head.
Yeah. So have I heard? Am I right by saying when currencies are in the thousands, isn't their currency like gone to shit? Pretty
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It means they've had to over capitalize.
It's like they've printed way too much
money. So
yeah,
they're
it's worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not worthless.
Well,
it's just they have to have.
They're one of them is worthless.
Yeah, one dong is like
Nothing.
equivalent to
Mate,
like
it's-
0.00001 of a cent
Yes.
in terms for like the
Yeah.
Australian or the US dollar.
Yeah, you want your money to be lower
Yeah.
so that it's worth more in other people's money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, because our dollar to the US dollar is like 70 cents or whatever it is, I think. I don't know. It's fluctuated between like 65 and 75 for a fair while, hasn't it?
Yeah. It was at one stage higher.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know the year, but so yeah, I think I worked it out. It's like 100,000 dong.
Yeah.
100,000 dong is $6.40 here.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be handing out and their notes. That's what their notes are. I'm gonna be handing out $100,000 dongs for like a $6 lunch or something. Hopefully.
That's so bad.
What?
Like, that just seems stupid. Imagine if they could just somehow... No.
Redo their money, are you saying?
Yeah.
Like, get it back to just take off some noughts.
Yeah, I was going to say if they could somehow just be like, 100,000 is now...
1,000.
Yeah,
Well, I think that's what they do. I think on their notes now, they're starting to take away 3 zeros.
Oh.
I think maybe, but I could be wrong now. Could be wrong.
I'd be like, they might have to change the note completely because it'd be like, you can't use this note anymore.
No, I think what they have to do is create new notes.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be able to retrieve all the old ones or get rid of them, so they equal the same thing.
Yeah.
So 100,000 now equals also 1 of the new one, or just 1,000 of the new one.
Yeah.
They equal the same thing.
Because
and they just flow
because
in.
you can't obviously have...
You can't.
Because otherwise people will be rich and then they're not actually... and then
Yeah.
everyone's rich, and
You're
it
gonna
doesn't.
have to. They're gonna probably come up with a new one that's equivalent to the other one, and then
Yeah,
Something-
it's
something-
fucked. It's fucked, man. The currency's
the,
fucked.
no, the list is fucked.
The list is fucked.
Shout out Ethan. What's his last name?
Bazinga. Oh, Ethan Payne, is it?
Payne. Yeah.
I know
Come
you,
on.
man. Come on the show.
Ethan.
Ethan, come
Quality name.
come on the show.
You've got a kid.
Please. Yo, they nearly got cancelled
Who?
not that long ago. Sidemen. A little
What?
bit old news.
What?
Old news. When they would talk when KSI
Oh, that's.
sa-
Bro, you've
I know.
said that already.
I know it's old news.
Damn, we're watching some NFL highlights currently.
Yeah.
Well, apparently this dude was supposed to get drafted and just wasn't getting picked up.
Yeah?
I don't know. The NFL draft was on the other day, but we're not really big into the NFL like that, are we?
No.
We're more into that Australian Aussie rules because we're Aussie.
That's right.
We are.
If you didn't know that.
Fuck, 42 minutes already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have anything that you wanted to bring up on the pod?
Pretty much just that people, I remind people of Jack Harlow
Right.
and I've got the voice of him.
Right.
Yeah.
Go on.
What?
On you.
So yeah, if you happen to miss out on the Vintage Zip sale, all good. If you're still listening, well, you would have heard already. But if you are still listening, DM us, and we will fix you up with a little discount code.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Instagram at the Motel, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. You know what to do. See you in the next one.